Alright guys, well today we're going to be reviewing the Cessna for Mr. Kawaii.ro. I don't know if I pronounced it right. If I did, I'm sorry. But we're going to go ahead and review that. That was asked by him. And for other people who are curious. So, we're going to pick a livery here. Let's do... I kind of like the red. We'll do red. And we'll spawn... We'll spawn at my hometown airport. Let's do Tampa. I did not do that right. There we go. Okay, let's try that. Alright, we are in the Cessna. So, I'm gonna, I guess, go over everything. Even I haven't messed with it a lot, but I'll do the best I can. So, of course, we got this beautiful livery here, and I am running almost 80 frames per second. That's amazing. Wow, that's nuts. Okay, so, we're gonna go on the inside, obviously. First of all, like the 737, you can either make the yoke disappear, or you can make them up here. So if you want to have the yoke visible, like so, you can, well, first of all, it spawns like that. If you don't want the yoke, you click this little, the cone right here, the little black thing where it attaches to, and you can kind of disable or enable it. So you either like it without it, or you like it with it, it's up to you. Now, I'm gonna make that actually go away, because right here is the parking brake. See? So you either pull it out for to engage the parking brake, or you push it in to disengage it. So you can adjust the throttle with this little lever here. So with this right here, this little red knob, it's how you adjust how much I guess fuel you're getting to the motor, something like that. Again, I'm not very good with this, but I'm doing the best I can. This right here, you can adjust where you want your fuel to come out of. You can either do the right tank, the level tank, or the left tank, or you can do both, which if we flip it up, we'll go to both. There we go. Right here is going to be your trim, I believe. So, yeah, this is your trim. So you can set how much trim that you want, and of course, I'm gonna put it pretty much to 0, right there. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to actually start the aircraft. To start a Cessna, I'm going to go ahead and go through all this with you guys. So we're going to go ahead and go to the instrument panel, which is going to be right here. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn on the master switches. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't know if this is in actual order. I don't know exactly how to do it, like to the T, but I'm giving you guys the basics. So you're going to want to put the master switches on. I'm going to go ahead and turn the key to both. Okay, like so. Fuel pump on, BCN on. Go to avionics, on for both. Throttle is down all the way, which is good. We got the red lever all the way to mix, because you can pull it all the way out, but you want it to be all the way down, or I should say out. Or actually, what I should say is you don't want it pulled at all, okay? Because you want it to be at mix. And then we're going to go to right here, make sure that your fuel selector is on and you're selected to both tanks, okay? Once you're all good with that, you should be good to go. So everything's on. We'll double check. And I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, actually did that. We're going to go ahead and turn the key. And there we go. We have the Cessna completely started up, and to show you guys that it works, I will fly it. I'm not gonna lie with you, this is actually the first time I've ever started this plane by myself. I kind of just winged it, but it works. It's pretty easy. Also, this is a really bad takeoff. I'm not really trying, but it's okay. And we're up in the air. So I have indeed actually successfully turned on a Cessna for the first time. That's interesting. Honestly, the aircraft flies pretty well. It's obviously a lot different than like a 737. But, I mean, it still handles nicely. It's pretty maneuverable. It's a little slower, I would say. Well, yeah, a little bit slower, I would say, to react than the 737 is. But it's still really nice to fly. Very smooth and comfortable. Overall, a really great aircraft. Also, you can see really clearly these absolutely amazing instruments here that they put in here. Got a nice view of Tampa International today. Very nice, very nice. You know, you guys want to know something cool? You can actually open the glove box. Isn't that interesting? Oh, you can open doors! You can open doors! Oh, that's so cool. Wait, hold on. It actually makes a louder sound when the doors open. Oh, dude. Oh, that's kind of scary. Hold on a minute. That's a little cursed. It's like a speed break. You guys can mess with these if you want. I personally don't really know how to do it. But it's really freaking cool that you can go ahead and mess with these, because it actually works. So you can go ahead and set, I guess, your flight plan here. If you want to activate whatever, you would enter it here, and then, oh, so it tells you where to communicate to the whatever frequency you want, and it gives you, I guess, a list of your waypoints. That is really freaking cool. Right on. Okay, so if you want to turn on the autopilot completely, you will hit this AP button, stands for autopilot. Right now, I have it engaged. I will go ahead and turn it off. See how it's off now, and then once you hit that button, it engages it for you. And then, like I said, to mess with what you want to, it'll be all this. So altitude, I'm holding, but if I want to select the vertical speed, I will click the VS button, which stands for vertical speed, and I can adjust if I want to descend, or ascend, or descend. As far as heading goes, I'm fairly certain that you're kind of stuck with whatever. You have your options for your lights. If you want to turn on your landing lights or your taxi lights, you can. For this landing, I'm going to choose just a small airport, because I don't really need something big. Pretty short runway, but a Cessna is a very short, or small plane, I should say. So, it won't be an issue. Wow, this thing's very sensitive to flaps. Whenever you guys first fly this, keep in mind that flaps will really highly affect the plane. On a 737, you really can't feel it as much because it's a bigger, heavier plane. But the second that you put flaps on a Cessna, you will probably feel it like immediately. Again, it's a pretty smooth little plane. When you're a little higher in speed, it does react quicker. Obviously, it's pretty maneuverable. It's more like a calming aircraft to fly. Obviously, it's not like a extra 300 where you can do stunts in it. I mean, you still can, but it's very kind of lazy. It's not really meant to do anything kind of crazy like that. I want to be right around 60 knots. I really don't know what the proper landing speed is. Actually, I don't even know what the correct takeoff speed is for these planes, but you obviously want to stay in the green, so that's what I'm doing. Oh god, I'm way off course. I will say, one of the nice things about flying a Cessna is the fact that the engine response is really quick, because of the fact that it's a smaller engine, it's a turboprop. Actually, I'm sorry, I believe it's a piston aircraft, but it's very quick to respond. There we go, we're almost there. Pull the power out. Glide it in. Almost slammed it. Oh god, oh no. Oh wow, that was, you guys can tell I'm not used to this, can you? Right, so, here we go, we're on the ground, and it slows down pretty quickly, and there you have it. That is the Cessna. And honestly, guys, I don't fly it very much at all, but it's a great little plane that they gave, and it really is a good plane to fly around. If you want to do a more chill flight, this is definitely it. I am now doing a full stop on the runway. Probably shouldn't be doing that, but it's okay. It's perfectly fine. I hope that I made a good video for you, Mr. Kawaii. If I did, let me know. If I didn't, let me know. Or maybe there's some more things that you would like to know about the Cessna. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a blessed day today, and stay tuned for more videos.